Alright, so this is a big car shredder. There's a pair of hydraulic lift cylinders that go in here that raise and lower this bottom plate. Had these holes hammered out, I'm going to say probably close to 3/4 of an inch oversized. So we've thrown a layer of weld in them by hand on the bad side. I'm hoping to get this, I'm cutting 50 thou on a side oversized right now in the hopes that we can put the bore welder on it now. Get done with that, then we got to do this side. This side's even worse. I don't know if you can see up in there, but that hole is really trashed. Anyhow, quite the machine. How's that for a U-joint, guys? I think I heard the motor that drives this thing is 3,000 horsepower. I might be off on it, but I'm pretty sure I heard it used to run on a pair of Cat V16s before they switched her over. But it's been getting lots and lots of weld buildup put in it here, and just getting a general refitting. They're reinforcing the frame on the machine. There's about 3 guys crawling around at weld and a whole bunch more guys working over other stuff. This is the outfeed end. The conveyor there is the one that carries the metal primarily out. It's got a blower here. This chute carries up and over, and it sorts out stuff and throws it into this other conveyor. It takes out all the upholstery and stuff out of the vehicles, puts it in piles. You see, it's a happening operation, but kind of fun project. All right, this should be my last oversized pass before we set up the bore welder. Should put me about somewhere around 60 thou on a side over here. See, I've hogged my way through and roughed that out, and now we're just taking a decent pass. Alright, we're doing some bore welding. See, we got the first bore already welded up. And we're running through the second one. First one, I think we've got enough weld in there with one pass to get the job done. A lot going on around here, but we're working at her. Alright, this is the first pass through the hole after we welded it. Cutting pretty good, a little bit of chatter. Got a bit of porosity in there where the wind blew my gas away, but nothing terrible. So far, so good. Alright, so I got about 10 thou on a side to go. I don't know if you can see it. There's a whole bunch of porosity in there. I think I'm probably going to run a few passes of weld in there and try and burn through that and then cut on through. But otherwise, the rest of the bore I think I've got built up enough. I've got one pout mark in this one. I might go ahead and try and hit that while I'm welding this up. Just get rid of all the uglies at once. But I don't know though. That one I pretty well got the dimensions, so we'll see. Anyhow. So that I'd do a little bit more of a walk around now that the rest of the crew's gone. There's the hammer drum. This U-joint just intrigues me to no end. I mean, the cap on this trunnion here has got to be at least a 5-incher, if not more. I mean, that's just nuts. Yeah, it's a 6-incher. Man alive. They said they break those once in a while. I'm sure you don't want to be in there when that happens. Anyway, we're making good progress. I had to weld up a few ugly spots. And this should be one more pass after this, and we ought to be done with that bore. But I just thought I'd try and back up and get an overall shot of this machine just so you get some comprehension of the scale of this thing. All right, that's the operator's house up there. That chute up over there is where the material goes in at, and then runs down this incline that's supported by the how do I put it? Well, I gotta take that back. I guess that, I'm not sure if that's supported by what I'm doing. I guess not. I think that thing's stationary. The part that I'm working on is a separate movable piece. Anyway, pretty wild. So I'd shoot a little bit of video here. I'm standing inside the shredder body right now. This appears to be, I'm not an expert on shredders, but it looks like this is some kind of a, I don't know what you would call it, but a knife surface that the hammers operate against. Anyway, quite the contraption to come around, and I'm assuming just clear this, and that's what grinds it up, and then all the pieces of metal get driven either through those holes in the bottom or flung up through this one in the top. They said this thing runs at 600 RPM. I believe I heard that this roller is 27,000 pounds, but anyways, quite the monster. That's the feed roller. So the pins that I've been welding and boring is for the cylinders that raise and lower the feed rollers. So that's why I've been down underneath working on that. But anyway, I just fitted the last pin, so we're ready to pack up and get out of here. I just figured I'd take a shot while I had a chance to show you guys what the inside of a car shredder looks like.